So over the years, I have developed this kind of method that I tackle. It's not anything necessarily new, but I call it the Shark Tank method. And what the Shark Tank method is it's a way of vetting new ideas and making sure that they make sense and that they're worth your time pursuing. Because while we all want to make more money and grow our businesses, etc., there's one thing that we can't get more of, and that's time. So without further ado, the Shark Tank method. All right, so the primary goal of the Shark Tank method is to filter out ideas that aren't that good, right? Just like the TV show, the goal is to get in front of a group of individuals, friends, associates, other entrepreneurs, and share your idea to them as if it's a business pitch and to see if it passes the test or not, if it's something that is worth pursuing. Number one, we often build ideas on assumptions, but it's best to test those assumptions and ensure that there's merit behind them. An external perspective might present critiques, ideas, and challenges that you didn't think about, so it's always good to get outside perspectives. We can also assess market demand or market fit by seeing if there's actually demand for this product, and gathering feedback from others will help us understand that very quickly. Most importantly, we want to check our emotional bias. I know oftentimes you think your idea is the best one out there and there's no way that it could fail or that it has any problems, but others can poke holes in our ideas and show us the weaknesses and the soft spots in our plans. It doesn't mean that it's a bad plan or an idea, but they can at least help us navigate through those weaker areas so where we can shore them up and give us the best chance for success. So what are the 5 steps to going through the Shark Tank method? Number 1, write down your plan. It's a little business plan, a little idea, and formalize it on paper and have it ready just like you would any kind of business pitch. Number 2, select your audience. Have a group of trusted peers or associates or friends and family, people who you trust to share your ideas with. Number 3, you're going to present. You want to be clear, concise, and open to feedback. Number 4, you want to listen. Pay close attention to the feedback. Have an open ear and ensure that you're listening to it without bias. Number 5, reflect and revise. Think back on the feedback that you were given. Understand if your idea still has value or promise, or if it's just something that's worth throwing away. More often than not, my ideas are pretty bad and I end up throwing them away. But if there's some value in there and the feedback just gives you a few points on how to modify or change the idea, take that and listen to it and improve upon your idea. The most important thing in this entire procedure is that you don't let your emotional bias distract you. Go into it completely unbiased. Pretend it's not even your idea, but that you're just the one trying to pitch it, right? You don't want to assume that you have any kind of bias in the situation, because when you do, then you're not going to make the most informed, accurate decision. The Shark Tank method isn't about validating ideas, but rather refining them and vetting them. We want to challenge assumptions and ensure that as entrepreneurs, we're spending our time chasing the best ideas and plans and giving ourselves the best chance for success.